EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
$BZ462 hit the like thumbs up.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out.
Try to get me a little Dubsky.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give running left. It's Sanders. But I think the ball's out. But this will unfortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
This is 2nd and 8. Running right, here's Sanders. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 5. On the draw, here's Sanders. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Well, forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
That's to his running back complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They only needed 1, but it ends up being a gain of 6 and moves the chains. They go play action. Young. That's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Let's go.
2nd and 7. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
I'll take it.
Miles Sanders taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
Let me get that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a
Touchdown.
It's going to be something quick.
DJ Chark, 27 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Piñeiro now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Berrios now from his end zone. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Tyreek Hill, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 71 yards. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. after the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Young now. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't have to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
That throw by Young incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand
What's
pink
good,
waving.
Barbie Vlog? What's up? What's up with you? You doing all right?
He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 20.
Hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving.
What's going
hand
on?
pink waving.
What you doing? What you
Good
doing?
morning.
Good
He did
morning.
exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Playing a little football. And let's go. Let's go.
And it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen?
Come on, man.
I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
Good run, good run, good run. I'll take it.
64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On 3rd down, they'll run with Sanders. And he's able to get the first
I'll
before he's
take it.
taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and
not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming down.
Go ahead.
He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders.
Oh, man. Come on. Come on.
For about 3 at 2nd down.
To the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. And they just get the play off. Now Young. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
It looked like the right time to dial the running back screen. This one got disrupted right from the start and ends up going incomplete.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll play fake. Now Young. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in his first half. The second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Ready.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play. Be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now 2nd and 9. Young to throw it. And that's complete to Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here is Young. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Off the play fake, Young. Touchdown! DJ Chark as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Open man downfield is Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Berrios now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available
let's
to
go,
them
let's
every
go,
time he's
defense.
dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And this one is
Try to get them.
incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
No sign of Tua departing. Fourth down, they're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. Jalen Waddle working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. They'll run right side with Mostert. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now two are going to change the play. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. He got 29 yards that time. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he's going to pull his way down
man.
the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Tua sets up to pass it. Touchdown, Dolphins! Tyler Croft, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. Back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick
It's
it
out
away
of
is
bounds.
Sanders.
Oh, no, we good.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game.
I don't know why I did that. I should have just hauled ass. I had that nigga.
3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. On the counter now, it's Sanders. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that
That's
much
on me.
today. A loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now 3rd down and 7. It's Young off play action. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll let this one go
Touchdown
deep
there.
for Chark. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 61 yards. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off
Let's
with
go,
6
y'all.
points.
Let's go.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Here. They're trying to let you run back.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown, it cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker.
You got down on me then, though.
Inside the 20.
Oh, what's them move? What's it?
Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 73 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Sanders now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. It'll be Sanders to begin.
Yeah, come on, he's supposed to shoot through the middle, man.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Another run with Sanders. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return.
Close game, man.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Real close game, man.
Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now here's Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Yeah, most that boy caught.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh, my God.
They go for it on 4th, but this one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's wild.
The Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
That's wild.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. On a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
That's supposed to be a pick to the crib, man.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from
I
going
know
back
what
to
it
it.
is, though.
Find him.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. 101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. That's who is going to change things up. On 2nd down, Tua. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown.
That's inbounds. That's wild. That's wild.
15-yard touchdown grab.
That's wild.
Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we're tying
0-0 now.
in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Oh, man. One person to beat.
As he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Come on, bro.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. And he'll be out right at the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Get out of bounds. That boy Bryson fumble.
Here's Sanders. Down the left sideline.
Come on, Sanders, you faster than that.
Out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Another run here with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Throwing, Young. And that would get a wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming.
Should have been. I don't know what he's doing.
You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. There he goes, right side. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Good pick.
Time he was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd down. Throwing Tua. This one left side caught by Barrios. Oh no, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go. Good strip, y'all.
They start on the ground here at Sanders.
Oh, that mercy. I could have got through that.
Times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Time not an issue just yet, but we'll be watching the clock for sure. Here's 2nd down. And Young's throw there.
Supposed to catch that, so.
There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made.
Ow.
Got to catch in that spot.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Young to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did
No choice but to punt now.
that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Here's Barrios. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Dolphin football. Here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is
Move them
down.
back some.
This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Here's Tua. Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And then we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Good pressure, y'all. Good pressure.
Almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
You
So
see him wave no
goes
hand.
over here on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Young. Pass complete. Hurst. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's Young. Into the hands of Sanders. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Now, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
We here, y'all.
Missed tackles. That could be their downfall.
We are here.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run,
7 seconds.
they let
Tied
him out,
up.
and
Let's
it
go.
turned into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
This is 1st and 10. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this
Let's go,
one down
man.
just shy of the 20.
Get a lot closer. Don't touch that 54-yard shit.
They'll need him to continue to be
Ice me
productive in
out.
both the run and passing game.
For the win.
Try and snatch a victory.
So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his
Let's
kick
get out of
is
here.
right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it
Let's go, y'all. That's one good game, bro.
But a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Tough
sir.
environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis.
That's one. See if I can do it again.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Yo, yo.
Eddie Pinheiro about set to get us going, and we are underway here in Charlotte. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Let's go.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
That's a pick, man. That's a pick.
No surprise at all.
Yeah, talking about.
Early in this one, the only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
In motion right is Pittman. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And shedding through the tackle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Rasip.
A first down gain of 26 yards.
And the Colts first down.
Come on. Hey.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
19 Tiger. Alert. Hey, Cash.
In motion is McKenzie.
Ready.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 72 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. QB sneak, Richardson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
QB sneak, Richardson. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. Richardson will throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Panthers take over first down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready. On the ball. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big hitter there. First down gain of 26 yards. Young to throw it. And that is incomplete. Coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Ready.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 46 yards rushing for his first 2 carries of the ball game.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that one could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Colts 8, Panthers nothing.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball
taking it right down Broadway. Now he's loose at the 40. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 87 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Now receiver in motion left.
Seven Pirates.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
14. Panthers nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Let's go now.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Black shot. Set.
Young now. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here we go. Set.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Young. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain of 30 right there on 3rd down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Young takes it on the sneak, and he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Down.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Samson Abuka in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
That throw by Young incomplete. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Richardson looking to throw. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Young to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
On first down, Richardson. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound?
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. They work now on 2nd and 9. A final shot before the half. Richardson looking deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And Raheem Blackshear now to return it. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Second down, back to Sanders. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third and 4. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They run once more with Taylor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, the whole opponent goes back on your back to try to pick themselves back up.
Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Young.
At this point in the game, and situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Looking to throw, Young. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45. One down. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, to the 35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Another run with Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Ready?
Here's Young. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Set.
4th down, Young. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 172 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Richardson. They'll roll him out right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Taylor diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made